Welcome to Hack the File. I'm Michael Lopez, and on today's episode, we're going to be doing the next video in the Linux Basic for Hackers book series. Enjoy. All right, we're back. Um, Had to take a little bit of break, time off because I was passing a kidney stone for a while, and it was bad. So took a break. Health is a little bit better. Um, Decided we're gonna do some Linux stuff. So let me get my firewall up and virtual machines running, and I guess we'll get started. Feels good to be back though. Recently, actually, we hit 300 subscribers, so I'm pretty excited about that. Um, you know, I really enjoy learning and helping others learn, and I enjoy teaching and stuff. So I really enjoy doing these videos, and the more people that watch them or get interested in them, um, the more I can help them. Uh, get through some of these books or whatnot, or and just keep learning and learning more and more stuff. I think it's awesome. So thank you guys for being subscribers, and I hope we can get a lot more. Um, all right, I guess let's start. So we're on chapter 4, Linux Basic for Hackers. Linux Basics for Hackers. Adding and removing software. So one of the most fundamental tasks in Linux or any operating system is adding and removing software. You'll often need. Here, let me open up this virtual machine too. You'll often need to install software that didn't come with your distribution or remove unwanted software so it doesn't take up hard drive space. Some software requires other softwares to run, and you'll sometimes find that you can download everything you need once in a software package, which is a group of files, typically libraries or other dependencies that you need for a piece of software to run successfully. When you install a package, all the files within it are installed together, along with a script to make loading the software simpler. In this chapter, we'll examine 3 key methods for adding new software: App Package Manager, GUI Based Installation Manager, and Git. Yeah, nice. Using app to handle software. In Debian-based Linux distributions, which include Kali and Ubuntu, the default software manager is the Advanced Packaging Tool, APT, or apt, whose primary command is apt-get, apt-get. In its simplest and most common form, you can use apt-get to download and install new software packages, but you can also update and upgrade software with it. Note: many Linux users prefer to use the apt command over apt-get. There are in many ways similar, but apt-get has more functionality, and I think it's worth learning early on. Searching for a package. Before downloading a software package, you can check whether the package you need is available from your repository, which is a place where your operating system stores information. The app tool has a search function that can check whether the package is available. The syntax is straightforward. Keyword: app cache search. App cache search keyword. Note that we use the app cache command to search the app cache or place it or the place it stores the package's name. So if you were searching for the intrusion detection system snort, for example, you would enter the command shown in list 41. This is list 41. App cache search snort. Let's do that one. So app cache. Let's open up my Kali box. Okay. Let's see if we have snort, which we do. Let's go here. We'll turn on here. Or up here. App cache. Alright, what were we doing? App cache search snort. Yeah, I found a bunch of FWS snort, rule translator, Golang, snort. Alright, let's see what happened. As you can see, numerous files have the keyword snort in them, but near the middle of the output, we see snort dash flexible network intrusion detection system. That's the one we're looking for. Is that the one we're looking for? Let's see. Snort dash flexible network intrusion system. Nice. Alright. So we can just remember it's app cache search. App cache search. Adding software. Now that you know the snort package exists in your repository, you can use apt-get to download the software. To install a piece of software from the operating system's default repository in the terminal, use the apt-get command, followed by the keyword install, and then the name of the package you want to install. The syntax is like this: apt-get install package name. Let's try this out by installing snort in your system. Enter apt-get install snort as a command statement. Alright, let's do that one. Apt-get command. So apt-get install snort. Not open the lock file, front end open, permission denied. No, let's use our Kung Fu. Done. I already had snort on there. I don't think my Ninja Net is working. Did I ever change this back? I did. Alright, Ninja Net's working. I don't know why I didn't want to download stuff. Probably because I already did it. The output you see tells you what is being installed. If everything looks correct, go ahead and enter Y when prompted, and your software installation will proceed. I've already installed snort before somewhere down the line. So All right, removing software. When removing software, use apt-get with the remove option, followed by the name of the software to remove. Remove snort. Again, you'll see the task being done in real time, and we ask whether you want to continue. You can yes to uninstall, but you might want to keep snort since we'll be using it again. The remove command does not remove the configuration files, which means you can reinstall the same package in the future without reconfiguring it. If you do want to remove the configuration files at the same time as the package, you can use the purge option. Apt-get purge snort. We're not going to do this, but now you know how you can remove a file. Just apt-get remove. And if you want to purge it, apt-get purge. Simply enter yes at the prompt to continue the purge of the software package and the configuration files. You may have noticed the line, the following packages are automatically installed and no longer required in the output. To keep the things small and modular, many Linux packages are broken into software units that many different programs might use. When you install Snort, you installed several dependencies or libraries with this Snort with it that Snort requires in order to run. Now that you're removing Snort, those other libraries or dependencies are no longer required, so they can be removed by running apt-get auto-remove. Apt-get auto-remove snort. We're not going to do that because I'm going to leave snort there. I mean, we can actually go through all this and then redo it, but I mean, we don't have to run this. I mean, we just apt-get purge, apt-get auto-remove, right? But we're going to update the packages. Updating packages. Software repositories will be periodically updated with new software or new versions of existing software. These updates don't reach you automatically. You have to request them in order to apply these updates on your own system. Updating isn't the same as upgrading. Updating simply updates the list of packages available for download from your repository. Whereas upgrading will upgrade the packages to the newest version in the repository. You can update your individual systems by entering the apt-get command followed by the keyword update. This will search through all the packages on your system and check whether the updates are available. If so, updates are downloaded. Let's do that one. Apt-get update. And let's clear this. Clear. Update. Man, let's do some command line kung fu. Put that sudo on it. Just gonna update it. Now remember, this is just updating all the. Whoa, what happened to that? It's just updating the repository, right? So, upgrading packages. To upgrade the existing packages in your system, use apt-get upgrade. Because upgrading your packages may make changes to your software, you must be logged in as root before entering apt-get upgrade. This command will upgrade every package on your system the app knows about, meaning only those stored in the repository. See Listen 4.6. Upgrading can be time consuming, so you might not be able to use your system for a while. So should we do it? Let's finish the chapter and then come back and upgrade, since it might mess everything up. Adding repositories to your source.list file. Alright. The servers that hold the software for particular distributions of Linux are known as repositories. Nearly every distribution has its own repository of software developed and configured for the distribution. That might not work well, or at all, with any other distribution. Although these repositories often contain the same or similar software, they aren't identical, and they sometimes have um, different versions of the same software or entirely different software. You will, of course, be using Kali Repository, which has a large amount of security and hacking software. But because Kali specializes in security and hacking, it doesn't include some specialty software and tools, and even some run of the mill software. It's worth adding a backup repository or two so your system can search through it in case it doesn't find it in a specific software in the Kali repository. The repositories, the repositories your system will search for software are stored in the sources.list file, and you can alter this file to define from which repositories you want to download software. I often added the Ubuntu repository after the Kali repositories in my source.list file. That way, when I request to download a new software package, if it isn't in the Kali repository, my system may find it in the Ubuntu repository. You can find the source.list file at etc app source.list and open it with any text editor. I'll again be using LeafPad to open the source.file. Enter the following into your terminal, replacing LeafPad with the name of your editor. So I think I have LeafPad, so we'll use LeafPad. And I'm going to move this over here. So I think I have LeafPad. Oh, so we can do it like this. I don't have. Did I spell that right? LEAFPAD. Okay, so guess what we're gonna do? So let's see if we have it. App. Yeah. LeafPad. Nope. Install. Oh, man. Let's do that. Command line kung fu. Oh, I must have had it in my repository. Just didn't have it installed. Is that what that means? Okay. So look at that. We got it now. There you go. We learned something new. Ain't that neat? Anyways, didn't have it. Must have had it in my repository. Downloaded it. See HTTPS Kali. Okay, let's see what else it says. After entering this command, you should see a window like the one figure 401 with the list of Kali's default repositories. Many Linux distributions divide repositories into separate categories. For instance, Debian breaks out its repository categories as follows. Main contains supported open source. Universe contains community maintained open source. Multiverse contains software restricted by copyright legal issues. Restricted contains property device drivers. Backports contain packages from later releases. I don't recommend using testing, experimental, or unstable repositories in your source list because it can download problematic software to your system. Software that isn't fully tested might break your system. When you ask to download a new software package, the system looks through your repositories listed in sources list and selects the most recent version of the desired package. Check first that the repository is compatible with your system. Kali, like Ubuntu, is built on Debian. So these repositories work pretty well with each other's systems. To add a repository, just edit the source list file by adding the name of the repository to the list and then save the file. Say, for example, you want to install Oracle Java 8 on Kali. No app package for Oracle Java 8 is available as part of the default Kali sources, but a quick search online shows that the fine folks at WebUDP 8 have created one. If you add the repository to your source, you can then install Oracle Java 8 with the apt-get install Oracle Java 8 installer command. At the time of writing, you would need to add the following repository locations to the source list in order to add the necessary repositories: DEB, HTTP, LaunchNet, Java, Ubuntu, main. Huh, that's cool. I'm not going to add that because I really don't know what that is. Java 8, Oracle Java 8. It's just another repository, but I don't know if I need it. But basically, you add in the website, and you add the source. Source is your main. Hey, you just add stuff like that. So you can have to figure out what this is. You can add that. And I'm sure, let's look at our repository. So I'm sure, so this is the DHTTP Kali.org repository, right? And then additional line for source packages. So it's not gonna, that's commented out, so it's not even gonna check that. But I can take this comment out and it'll check that, I guess. Yeah. So let's open this bigger. CHTTPS Kali.org's general use repositories. Deb HTTP, that's going to check this one. Firmware. Right? So you just enter it in there, which is cool. Now we know how to enter in a new repository if we need to. Using a GUI-based installer. Newer versions of Kali no longer include a GUI-based software installation tool, but you can always install one with the apt-get command. The two most common GUI-based installation tools are Synaptic and GDEBI. Let's install Synaptic and use it to install our snort package. Apt-get install Synaptic. Start it. Okay, once you get Synaptic installed, you can start it by entering Synaptic at the command line prompt or from the GUI by going to Settings, Synaptic Manager. Synaptic. Like saying that. Alright, let's do that. This couldn't hurt. Synaptic. Whoa. Alright, let's look up, see what it did. Now it wants me to go to command line, put in Synaptic. And then this is going to come out. Without administrative privilege, you will not be able to apply any changes. Right. Let's sudo kung fu that sucker. Oh, nice. It's gooey. I don't know if I don't know if I like gooey stuff. I mean, gotta remember that's the beauty of Linux. You're working that command line. You're hacking into stuff. You need to work that command line, baby. I don't know. All right, let's see. The less you practice, with the command line, the worse you'll be off, I guess. Now you can search for the packages you're looking for. Simply click on the search tab, open a search window because you're looking for snorting in, enter snort in the search, and then click snort, scroll down. When you find the package you're looking for, click on the box next to snort, click apply tab. Synaptic will now download and install snort from the repository. Oh, that's actually pretty cool. But like I said, we want to do stuff with the command line. So, but let's do search snort, and it's looking. What if I all kinds of snort? And we're doing the snort. All the snort. Mark all upgrades. Oh, this is actually pretty cool. Synaptic. I just like saying that word. Synaptic. Synaptic architecture. Synaptic will download Synaptic. Okay, we're not going to do that now. Installing software with Git. So that's Synaptic. I don't like saying it no more. That Synaptic tool is pretty damn cool. See that 5 times fast. Ready, go. I'm not gonna explore it or anything, but it's installed in here, and I know that I can, add programs, delete them, and all that, upgrade them, everything through Synaptic. Or I can do it through the command line. So we'll get out of this. So Control Cancel, Control C. That didn't work. Control Z. There you go. And just close it. Corrupt history file. Oh, did I corrupt that file? Probably. Most likely. Alright, installing software with Git. Sometimes the software you want isn't available in any other repositories, especially if it's brand new. But it may be available on GitHub, https github.com, a site that allows developers to share their software with others to download, use, and provide feedback. For instance, if you want a blue diving, a Bluetooth hacking and penetration suite, you can't find it in the Kali Linux repository. You can search GitHub for the software by entering blue diving into your search bar. If it exists on GitHub, you should see the repository for it in the search results. Once you found the software on GitHub, you can install it from the terminal by entering git clone command followed by its GitHub URL. For instance, blue diving is located at https www.github.bluedevil.git. To clone it into your system, enter in the command. I guess we're going to do that, huh? Get that blue devil. Get that blue devil. Okay, so it's git clone https forward slash www.github.com/ E slash blue devil, blue diving. Oh, the hack man got us. All right, let's hit that. That blue diving. Did it do it? 100% done. Nice. Let's see what blue diving is. Alright, the get clone command copies all the data and files from that location onto your system. You can check to see that they've been successfully downloaded by using the long listed command ls-1 on the target directory. ls-1. Let's see. Blue diving. There it is. Blue diving. If you successfully clone blue diving into your system, you should see something like the following output. Total 80. Blue diving. Oh, that's not what I saw. Maybe that didn't do that right. Oh, it's dash L. I don't know why I put one. It's dash L. Anyways, yeah, it's gonna give you basically the list, and then it's gonna tell you what your permissions are, what you can do with them. So blue diving, I can read, I can write, read, and execute. Is that what that means? Yeah. Anyways, so we'll go here. We'll see something like this output. Okay, we got that. As you can see, blue diving has been successfully cloned to the system, and a new directory named blue diving has been created for its files. And then I gotta run that, or what? What is blue diving? I don't even know what that is. Just installed something, I have no clue what it is. I guess we'll see what that is. Oh, the Bluetooth penetration testing tool. Oh man, I like that already. And then if you go on here, it tells you Bluetooth penetration suite. Oh, awesome. Yeah, I bet you're going to use that later in this book. All right. Summary. In this chapter, you learned many ways to download and install new software in your Linux system. Software package managers like app. Software package managers like apt, GUI-based installers, and Git clones are most common and crucial methods for aspiring hackers to know. You'll soon find yourself becoming familiar with each of them. So then it gives you some exercises you guys can pause it and you can do this exercise. Install new software. We already did that. Removed it. We already did that. Well, we didn't remove it, but we can. Like I can remove that blue devil. Let's update our repository like I said it was before we end this video. Select a new piece of software from GitHub. So we did all this except upgrade. Let's upgrade. I like this book, eh? So right here, apt-get upgrade. Nah, it might take a long time. I don't know. I do this periodically anyways, so yeah. Man like kung fu. So it's gonna take a minute. Let's look and see what the upgrade does again. It says it upgrades everything in my repository, or No, to upgrade the existing packages on your system, use apt-get upgrade because upgrading your packages may make changes to your software. You must be logged in as root. This command will upgrade every package on your system that apt knows about, meaning only those stored in the repository. So in other words, everything on my repository is going to get upgraded. Well, I mean, what else would it? That makes no sense. Of course, what else is it gonna upgrade? So there you have it, folks. We're gonna let that upgrade. What did we learn today? You know, we learned if you're not too familiar with Kali Linux, you learned a whole heck of a lot. You learned a lot of important things. You learned how to search to see if you have an app in your repository. You learned what a repository is. You learned where the repository is on a Linux based system. You learned how to remove software, apt-get remove, right? Was it apt-get remove? You learned how to install. So we'll just go through this real quick. Um, app cache search for whatever. To add app get install package name, and that's if it's in your repository. Remove software, app get remove snort, or app get remove. App get purge removes all the configurations and everything from it. Update is app get update, it updates your repository. Upgrade packages, same thing I just said. You learned how to add a repository by going to your source file, which is in etc app sources.list, and you just add those two things in there. And I remember, these comment lines, they're not going to read anything in that file. It's only going to read the stuff without the hashes in front of the hashtags, whatever. This is what I'm guessing when he runs that script or whatever this is. It's a file. LeafPad. We downloaded LeafPad by app getting it. Apparently, it was in the repository. We installed it. So if you want to install, app get install. We installed a GUI base installer, which we're never going to use. Not on Linux. I mean, some people might. It's okay. I'm not judging. Installing the software with Git. And what you learned about GitHub. GitHub is a free website that basically developers can develop code and put it on there, and you can download it from there. You just got to be careful about GitHub. You can have viruses and stuff too. And that's what we learned. We did everything in this exercise. I like this book. It's a really cool, awesome book, and we're about a quarter through. So if you had fun, comment, subscribe, go down below, and we can learn a lot together. All right, that was Hack the File. I hope you enjoyed. See you next time.